Hi, I'm Richard Stevenson. I'm the Chief Executive of Yudu Media, and what we're going to talk about today is this device and the software we've got running on this, which is enabling you to read magazines, books, digital newspapers, etc. Now at Yudu, we've been putting different items of print up onto the web since 2002, and we publish about 300 or 400 publications every day. This device, though, for a mobile device, we decided was different. This needed a special reader, a special app, and what I want to do is to just show you where we're at on this development. We're launching at the beginning of June, but this is the build today, and I'd just like to expose you some of our thinking and how the app has been developed today. Okay? Okay. So this is the iPad, and we have developed our application specifically for this format, which we believe is now an acceptable reading, and in fact a very good reading experience. Our app will also operate on the iPhone, a little different in terms of the way it's presented because of the size of the screen. But let's have a look at this. Here would be the magazine title, or the title of the publication. In this case it's Yudu. I click on this, which will bring up a screen which will be the welcome page, but you as the user can then click on to My Editions, which will bring your editions up that you've in fact previously downloaded. So here is one edition we have already, and now I'm looking at a very high quality image document. I can swipe as you do on the iPhone in the normal way, but this device we believe will often be accessed by both hands, and so we built in the ability to touch the side of the screen and to go back and forward using this method. To zoom in, once you see something of interest, it's a double tap, and we have given it 2 levels of zoom so that in fact you can then go to a higher level for reading. Once you're in this, move around the page. What is the speed of the page turn? 2 fingers, or 2 fingers here, to go out. You'll notice also that the links are live, so I could actually go to that particular website and it will ask me whether I want to compose an email or want to go to a website. Now, the other thing that you may wish to do, if you see at the bottom of the screen, which I bring up with a tap, is to read that in a plain text version. This enables people to scroll through and read in long form, and you'll notice that some of the numbers and telephone numbers are live in this document. Now, you can also, as the user, if you tap, you bring up the bottom screen bar, you can change the style sheets, which means that you have a different view on how to read it then, and you could select different style sheets, and there'll be a number of these set up for different readers. But let's go back and look at the plain text again. You can also, by bringing up the things, you can also increase the font size, and it just merely repurposes it for the screen. But wherever you are in the plain text version, you can return to the rich version at a simple click of one button. So you're in this version here, and if we want to rotate it around here, you can now see the double page spread version, which in fact can be done with the horizontal scroll or by tapping the side to go left and right. Okay? Now, the importance we have of video in this particular application, and incidentally it will rotate in whichever direction you want, but if we want to bring up video, we can trigger video from, say, a button on the page or a highlighted area, or in fact from the toolbar. And the video on that page will appear in the middle, but the rest of the videos in the document will also be able to be scrolled through and be accessed. So we have one touch here which brings up your toolbar, and in the top toolbar on the final build will be search and will be sharing tools, and you will have table of contents and your little thumbnails of pictures of the pages to enable you to navigate through the document. The importance of managing your document is allowing you to delete editions that you don't wish to have. You've got a help file that you can click on to get help, and there are settings that you can select yourself. We believe that the right place for a user to find an edition is on the App Store, and so it's by title. So Gramophone, for example, magazine would be found on the App Store. You would click on that and then you'd have your app straight away. Very importantly, we also believe that you should be able to view this device offline after you've downloaded, and we've spent time making sure that the experience of downloading is good and that you will be able to read your magazine while it's still downloading, so you're not waiting for a long time. From Yudu's point of view, we've made it so it's very user-centric. It's very easy for the user to actually access the store, to buy, and to then navigate through the documentation. We've included video because we believe that rich media is very important. We've included plain text, which enables you to read in long-form reading in a very relaxed way, very much like a Sony e-reader or a Kindle type experience. So this is now being finished and tested. We've done a lot of testing and a lot of focus groups, and we are releasing this at the beginning of June, and already we have selected a series of titles with our publishing clients who are going to be making very, very top quality documents and magazines available for launch. That's it. Hope you found that interesting.